Hey! Okay. So, how do I... Oh, hey. There we go. Sharing. We have one person in the chat. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. Wake up. A few minutes late, but I am now live on YouTube. Exclamation mark. Scratch that. Exclamation mark. Go to sleep. Hey, 2 people watching. Hello, dabbing hot dog. Hopefully, my audio is good. Testing. Looks good on my end. How do people fill the time when there's almost no one in the chat? Okay, good. There's probably a stonking big delay, but such is life. So, dabbing hot dog. What's up with you? Are you a regular viewer of my videos, or are you new? If you hear me talking, not to you, it's because I'm actually typing. Oh, good. Have you seen any of my YouTube videos, or are you just stumbling across my stream? One moment. Jessica, can I have a sip, please? Mm. I'm drinking tea.
It's good tea?
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
I'm talking.
Oh.
Oh, good, good. Do you have any... Very good, good. Oh, good. Thank you for joining us. Hello. Hello, Lolly? Does anybody have any cooking questions yet? Hey, 3 people. That's already better than I was expecting. There might be some background noise, but hopefully you can still hear me okay. Five people. Wow. Again, better than I was expecting. Let me think. There's a few things that it's almost better if you kind of forget about them. Although I'm kind of I try to keep pretty on top of my fermented things, so I usually have a schedule to check on them. Actually, there's some some dehydrated fermented papaya that I'm gonna be checking on probably today. I could even do that live if you like, and that kind of got left for a while. Ooh, that's a tough question. What kind of pasta is my favorite? I do like a good spaghetti, or like a similar, long noodle. Spaghetti, fettuccine, that sort of thing. Although it really depends on the sauce. Because like fusilli is nice, you know. Actually, one of my best things that I did pretty much forget about was a mead that I did a while ago. Just like fermented water and honey. Mmm. Salt is a bugger. Salt is something that I've been trying to make flavored versions of as well. What kind of smoke did you use? And what kind of, how long did you smoke it? Like, what was your setup? Yeah. Again, I don't have any experience smoking salt directly. Um, Again, every time I've tried to make flavored salt, it's been pretty underwhelming. Also, um, yeah, I was gonna suggest that. I was gonna ask if you did that. And so how long did you smoke it for? Because I mean, obviously, yeah, I mean, obviously, do you get a little bit of smokiness, or is it just completely like? Also, how did you have the salt arranged? Was it spread out thin? Was it a little bit piled up? Because I mean, I think. Alright, thank you for coming, Dabbing Hot Dog. Good luck with your cooking. Yeah, again, I would try maybe thinner, longer, and maybe even more moisture. Like, if you're not super concerned with the texture of the salt, like, make it like a very wet slush of salt, and then spread it very thin, and then once you're happy it has enough smoke on it, then you dry it out. That would just be my initial suggestion. But again, like I said, it is a, for me anyways, a notorious issue to make flavored salt. Oh well, down to 3. Yeah, it's funny, I was going to make a video about flavored salt probably weeks ago, but I kept running into these issues. Again, like, don't make it like too wet, but I mean, especially if you have a nice way to dry them out afterward, like, yeah, make it pretty moist. Because like you mentioned, it's gonna bind mainly to the water, and then you have to try to remove the water without removing the smoke flavor. Just gonna have a sip. I'm just drinking tea. How's the sorting? How's the sorting? Guess I should probably share this on Facebook as well. I was a bit worried that no one would show up, but, you know, 3 people's not too bad. Also, Brian, hopefully you're still here. Another thing to consider is, I think once you get your mixture wet enough, obviously re-moisten it, especially if it's, like you mentioned, a hot smoker. But if you have a very thin layer and the surface is exposed to the smoke, you might benefit from just very frequent agitation. You know, pile it up, mix it around, spread it thin again, and doing that like every 10, 20, or 30 minutes. Because my guess would be the more surface area you can expose to that smoke, the better. And then of course you want to dry it off as thoroughly as you can, which is actually pretty easy with salt. If some more people get in here, I'll open up one of my fermentations on camera. Probably only go for about 30 or 40 minutes, so hopefully a few more people show up. Brian, do you have any specific plans with the smoked salt, or just for fun? And that I can answer. Thank you for single-handedly sustaining this stream, Brian. What's very fun, although it takes a while, is doing like big whole things. For example, I've done whole papaya, and the dehydrator. It's very interesting. Because, it takes about 2 days, but then, the flesh of the papaya becomes like a dried fruit. And interestingly, the seeds of the papaya are actually really good when they're either like dehydrated or lightly roasted. Oh yeah, most flavored salts I find are very overpriced. Although maybe not with how difficult it seems to make. One day I hope to reassess my salt making procedure. But yeah, actually, hot tip. Apparently they're really gross raw, but papaya seeds, when you toast them up, are actually like kind of an interesting spice to use. Unfortunately, you don't get much per papaya, but definitely something fun to play with. But to play with. Yeah, again, the fruit it's fine. It's a fine, like, tropically fruit. I'm not, like, overly crazy about it. But, actually, I really like the seeds. I wish I could somehow get seeds from, like, a town's worth of people eating papaya. Because they have a really unique flavor. Still 4 people. Alright, who else is here besides Brian? I would say it's like very mild pepper with a little bit of citrus and then some earthiness. Again, that's like the best description I can come up with, but it's very unique. Again, a little bit bitter too, especially if, like, the first time I stumbled upon this, it was just taking the whole papaya out of the dehydrator, and the seeds had, like, kind of become naturally toasted. But if you want, I'm sure you could literally scrape the seeds out of a fresh papaya, rinse them off, and then toast them like you would any spice. But yeah, when they're untoasted, they're pretty bitter and kind of gross. Oh, 6 people. Hey! Thank you. Come on, besides... Uh-oh. Don't worry about that. Just turn it off. Go sip. Come on, who else is here? Come on, there's still technically 6 people watching, and Brian's the only one really chatting. Still, I guess I would consider this a mostly success. I got the streaming software working anyways. And you guys seem to be able to understand me okay. I'm sure when I look back at the video I'll be absolutely mortified by the audio quality, but such is life. If you have any questions for me, like not necessarily about cooking technique either, feel free to ask about anything or just sort of hanging out. Yeah. Something that does work, Brian, that you might like, especially if you do a lot of, a favorite book. Ooh. Like, do you mean a cookbook or like a fiction book? Because I read or I more listen to a lot of sci-fi audiobooks. Yeah, random probably all time is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but I'm also a very big fan of Asimov when it comes to sci-fi. Hey, Travis Scott. Thank you. No, you're the best. For cooking, I mean, I reference modernist cuisine quite a bit. For cocktails, I like Liquid Intelligence. Oh, 8 people. Anybody new have any questions for me? Oh, thank you, Travis. That's fine. Hey. Well, again, how I got into cooking was like mainly my family, I would say. Like my family is big into cooking. My dad loves to cook. My mom, not as much. 24. Can you believe I've been doing this for 10 years? I've been on YouTube for 10 years. But yeah, going back to how I got into cooking, my brother actually went to culinary school, but he got kind of burnt out with cooking, and then I just got more into it over the last 4 years or so, and here we are. But yeah, Asimov is great. The original, the original mystery trilogy with Daniil is great, and the Foundation series, of course. And this went pretty well, or is going pretty well, I think. It is. But man, I'm so glad I read, or listened to the original detective series first before I listened to Foundation series, cause, oof, man, that's a big reveal. Also, I enjoyed reading the Foundation series in chronological order in terms of the story and not by publishing date. I think that works out really well. Yeah, it was. I got to be at the very end of one and do the little outro. Yeah, very very nice of them to let me sort of shout out my channel a little bit. That was very cool because I am a big fan of their stuff. Just gonna come sip. Yeah, some of the food stuff they do on that show is very impressive. I would love to. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, thank you. Um, I haven't tried it in a very long time. I think it could work. I think it depends on the style of the pizza, and I think it depends on the other toppings. But yeah, I think it can work. I think one of the reasons people don't like it is that it's kind of popularized by like a lot of chain pizza places that maybe aren't the best. So they're probably using like crappy pineapple. I've seen versions where the pineapple is roasted, and I think that makes a lot of sense. Oh well, Kosa. But Kosa, salty and sweet is a great combination. I mean, consider this. Tomatoes are fruit. Travis, I mentioned I was 24. Alright, Kosa, if you have the will to try out making a pizza, what I would do is 1. Roast the pineapple, 2. Slice it very thin, and then do some kind of crispy cured meat that's very salty and also add spiciness. Like thin roasted fruit, something spicy and something salty would work really well. Thank you, Travis. Yeah, Kosa, it's all about balancing. I mean, obviously, you could also make a little just dessert pizza. I mean, it's all about balancing the flavor if you're gonna add something really sweet like pineapple to like a savory pizza. Guys, are you still here? Thank you, Travis. So yeah, I think roasted fruit, no worries. Roasted fruit, or even you could try pickling the pineapple. That might help. Do like a vinegar-based pickle of pineapple with some chili peppers and put like thin slices of that on a pizza. That would work. One moment. Just gonna come sip. Also, Kosa, going back to your question about tea, I don't drink flavored teas. I drink straight tea, and I drink all kinds of tea. I like black tea, I like green tea, I like white tea, oolongs. They're all good. I'm a bit of a tea snob. Yeah, I've seen a lot of roasted pineapple on pizza, but I've never seen pickled pineapple. I wonder why no one's ever tried that. Yeah, I like melon. I mean, nothing beats a good watermelon. Oh, like honeydew and cantaloupe is okay. But I think, like, a good watermelon is easily my favorite melon. Although I do want to make a honeydew syrup at some point. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's the best. I mean, you're Italian. I mean, I am too. I'm half Italian. I mean, it's a classic flavor combination for a reason. It's great. I kind of wanted to attempt to make a really, Yeah? I wanted to make a really strong, like, watermelon salt, and then maybe cure a prosciutto with the watermelon salt, or like make a really concentrated melon syrup and mix that into the cure. I thought that might be interesting. Oh, 6 people again. Who's new? Feel free to pipe up in the chat. It's just me and Kosa talking right now. See, if you like watermelon and prosciutto, why not pineapple on pizza? You've admitted that salty and sweet works. Anyone else gonna chime in? No? Alright. Sure, let me think. Again, there's a lot of pasta dishes I like. I love risotto. Fried chicken is delicious. Yeah, I know. Good call, Kosa. Kosa, if you don't mind, drop your email in the chat, maybe? Just because I know YouTube still has a messaging system somewhere, but I have no idea how to check it. And they've really sort of hidden the messaging feature. Or if you're on Instagram, we can chat there as well. Up to you. I've been going for about 50 minutes, so if no one else has any questions, I'm probably... Sure. I'll email you right now, and then we can continue this chat later. But yeah, if no one else has any questions, I think I'm probably gonna wrap up pretty soon. No, not yet. I have some saffron, actually. And I tried some, but I'll do that at some point, I'm sure. I've got like a tiny, tiny pubic hair of saffron. Okay, oh. Oh, that'd be great, thank you. Yeah, I'm emailing you right now, and then you can feel free to send me your real email, and then we'll stay in touch. Yeah, no rush on the translation. So, Alright, Joseph, just sent you an email, so I think I am going to sign off for now. To everyone who did show up, thank you. I think I'll definitely do this again sometime soon. Alright, last call for questions. Going once. Going twice. Supposedly there are 3 other people here besides Kosa. Alright. Well, I hope everyone has a good day. Chat with you all next time. Goodbye.